In life, you have to worship somebody else bigger than yourself. Good is so much more superior than great when it's used in the proper perspective.
You knew from the beginning the world was going to know who Mike Tyson was.
100%.
But it's great to have you here. We love your story, and it's always interesting to see what you're going to say, because there's an element of unpredictability to you. I don't know what you're going to say.
Well, I'm going to try to...
But no, you know, the last time you and I spoke, you were coming from a place of maybe a different phase of your life, where you watch some of the old videos of how you were fighting with rage, and you see Joe Rogan talk, but there was a phase where you were just running through people, right? And you're just absolutely destroying your opponents, right? As in the world you were in. And then there is the moments now when you're talking about love, and when I watched that person, I saw what he was going through and who he was, and we talked about, different relationship and influences you have. And then now, you're training Francis to get mentally ready for a fight against Tyson Fury. He's gonna go from, mixed martial arts, UFC, to go and have a big fight with arguably right now the best heavyweight in the world, many would say.
Yes.
He's made it very clear. He fought Wilder multiple times, and he won these fights, even though that one time he got knocked out. How are you mentally getting Francis ready for the fight? Are you talking about love? Are you talking from that? Or are you mentally telling him, like, in what state do you want him to be in? Because do I need to be in the mental state of where Mike was at 20 years old or 25 years old to win these fights? Or do you teach him and share the mental thoughts of where you are today?
Well,
You know what I'm asking?
100%. Well, first of all, he's a fighter, he's a UFC champion, so he has the idea to know when he gets in there, he's going to be nervous, but he's going to be relaxed, and it's going to be a fight. What I'm doing is building his confidence, because confidence breeds success, and success breeds confidence. So I'm just trying to build his confidence up and let him know that he can do what I say he can do. It's all about the belief that he can do it.
What's your approach to it? Whatever you can share with us.
He must understand that, because he's UFC champ, knocking anybody out. So he has the confidence, but he needs to have the confidence in this particular genre he's getting ready to get involved with, and that's what I'm here for.
Are you in the style of coaching? Are you kind of going back and seeing how you were coached, or are you taking the approach because you kind of want to see what the tipping point of his rage is to push him, where you're trying to get him to show that he wants it really bad, and then learning how to calm his nerves and bring him back down?
Well, I can't actually teach him what I've been during my training days, because the physical aspect of both of us, it doesn't fit out. He's too tall to bend down, to fight my style, to go on a guy's ankles and knees and stuff like that. So he has to fight pretty much with his head down, straight up, hard jab, combination. He's doing really good for a neophyte in boxing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching the videos. It's interesting the way you're training him and pushing him, and you're seeing him all the way at the end of the day. He's just laying on the floor, sweating, tired, going through it. But it's great to see the style that you're taking with him while you're coaching Mike. We've talked about a lot of different things. You've told stories about how when we were at MGM Grand, you were 9 years old the first time you fought. You kind of did one of these things. You're looking down and you knocked the guy. I remember that one story you told. And then I said, Mike, when did you know that you were a formidable fighter? You said, when I started beating up kids' dad. And what was it?
I would fight this kid, his dad would come out, like the other dad don't want to see his son get beat up, so he would fight me and I would be successful sometimes.
So literally the dad would come and you would realize then, I'm pretty strong.
Absolutely, bring the back, the gun, I'm taking all this stuff. Oh yeah.
And you got a lot of those stories when you told those stories, but from these experiences you've had, life you've lived, to now doing podcasting, what prompted you want to do podcasting at this phase of your career? Well, and by the way, the podcast is killer. How many of you guys watch the podcast? It's a killer podcast. One of the best podcasts in the world. What made you want to do podcasts?
I never wanted to do podcasts because I was too self-conscious of my list. So I said, I'm not going to do this. This is stupid. I'm going to talk to people. And so I I did a few of them, people saw them, and I started getting a buzz. And they kept saying, say this, say that, we love you, this and that. And so, I don't know, we have around 90 million people or something like that. Everybody's, it's just really interesting when you think about my history when everyone always interviewed me. So this is my opportunity to understand what it felt like. And it's very warm when you conduct the interview properly. It's very warm. I never really had any problems with anybody on my show. Everything was always beautiful.
What's your approach? What approach do you take with it? Like, do you prepare or do you just kind of go into
No,
it?
I just wing it.
You just
I let them explain to me what's your existence about. Who are you? Do you understand this world? Do you really believe that, who are we? Do you really believe we are who we are? Our age is the age that Julius Caesar said it was. Who are we? How do we exist with knowing nothing but what people told us? Excuse me? I want people to explain their existence. That's what I want to do.
got it. For you, as you're living your life, were you as a kid asking God, were you saying, God, why are you giving me this life? Why am I living like this? Why am I going through the stuff that I'm going through? Or that wasn't a part of your conversation while you're coming up?
God gave me the ability as a young boy to know that I was going to be somebody that the world would know. I didn't think fighting, but I don't know. I always thought I was Jim Brown.
You knew from the beginning the world was going to know who Mike Tyson was.
100%, yeah.
At what age did you know that?
14.
Why is that?
Because I was beating everybody at 14.
So you knew at 14, I have a skill set that very few people have.
More than a skill, I had a mindset, more than my skills, I had the mindset.
What's the mindset, if you were to unpack it?
No, to kill, destroy, break them down. It's just, I'm the greatest.
I want to ask this, did you say I'm the greatest because that you said that at 14, or are you saying today that you believe you were the greatest boxer ever?
I believe when I was 14. We have to first leave success is all about lifestyle. I lived the lifestyle of the champion at 14.
You lived the lifestyle of a champ at 14?
At 14, yeah. In order to be the champion, you have to live the lifestyle of the champion. Right?
Yeah! So tell us what that means. What does that mean, the lifestyle of a champ?
Discipline. It's all about discipline, doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. That's what it's all about. If you don't have discipline, I don't care how skillful you are, you're nothing.
Any opponents you faced that had a lot of skills but didn't have the discipline that they fizzled out, like even at 14 years old, were you kind of like...
The reason why they didn't have the discipline because they allowed their mind to take over and say you can never beat him.
Because they say that one more time? Because...
it's not the physical aspect, it's emotionally and psychological. I put the impression that I'm God. So really, if you don't believe you're God, why are you here? True, right? If you don't believe the best ever, why are you here?
For us, I would feel like we have consumed so much content of you because we're so enamored by you, right? And the life and experiences that you've had, maybe it's different than some people. What questions did you not have the answer to in your early 20s and 30s that later on you got the answer to? Like, I wish I would have known this in my 20s. Was there anything that you wish, that you got the answer to that you were more worried about in your 20s?
Well, I didn't think I would live to be this old, so I didn't.
This is a gift.
Yeah, it's a gift. So I lived my life like that. If I wanted to get a car, I'd buy 10 of them for my friends. So I lived like we were gonna live.
Interesting. So in your mind, you saying that, are you saying that the life I'm living right now is a gift I never thought it would be? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't question my blessings, never. But that's interesting to say, why me? Why not me?
I love it. I think this room is filled with a lot of people that say the same thing right now. If you guys want to line up with the questions, this will be the time to do it because I know a lot of people are excited about Mike asking questions. The room is filled with 3,000 entrepreneurs with 50 plus countries in the world, and they came here to see you. And some of these guys are, from real estate, some in, finance, insurance, technology. They're from nearly 150 different industries. So let's see, we'll go here first.
I've learned in life you have to worship somebody else bigger than yourself. I only knew worshiping myself because I was always told to believe in myself. And the connection with me and Allah is just what it is. It's who I am. And that's just what it is. Everyone, I met great people. I met great religious people. Great religious people. But all the great religious people I met wasn't good religious people. And so I decided in life I want to be a good person more than great person. And that's just been my concept. Good is so much more superior than great when it's used in the proper perspective.
Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate?
All right, as I was saying, I'm the biggest star. I got billions, and I say F you. And then listen, I'm a big star. I can do everything. Come with me. Everything's on me. Come on, let's hang out. It's all about the way you want to be treated. In order to be treated like a king or a queen, you have to treat people like kings and queens.
Got it. Makes sense. Make some noise. Thank you. Right here, last one.
Hello, Iron Mike.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. My name's Ileana, and I'm here with my daughter, Maya.
Hey, Maya.
My question is this. First, let me start off by saying that somebody mentioned about hurting people. I want to thank you because I believe people that go through struggles and ups and downs also have the power. When you heal yourself, you're also able to heal people. And seeing you and your struggles and you overcoming them really inspire a lot of people. But my thing today is this. I was daddy's girl. I was, a tomboy, growing up and so forth. And so boxing was a big part of growing up and what we watched in our home. And again, I never questioned the love that my father had for me. And I believe that I'm able to be in a room full of all of these people because of my father. I come from the poorest city in the country, down in South Texas, in Rio Grande Valley. So for me, this is a big deal. So mine is more of, my father is very sick and he looked up to you and we watched you, and I was just wondering if you could give him some sort of message or motivation in these days, because we are 4 siblings, but I'm the one that kind of steps in and takes care of him and so forth, along with my daughter as well. And I just wanted to see if you could give him some champ message or something.
Ramon, this is Mike Tyson, and we're among 3,000 friends here. We all like to give you our biggest respect. You were telling me about hurt people.
Yes.
I don't know. God created hurt people like me to help hurt people like you.
Yes. I agree. And that's what I was saying about healed people help heal people. I've been through the darkness and I've been able to help people as well through life coaching and so forth. That's what I do, main job. But my daughter and I decided to open up a business on our own together. She's a news producer for the local station, so she's involved. She's, hearing all what's going on. But together we decided to do our own little thing. So, but I appreciate you, and go Gemini, go Team Gemini.
Awesome. My wife is Gemini.
Go Team Gemini. Thank you both.
I hope you enjoyed this gift.
Thank you in the bathroom. I have to go back to the bathroom.
Okay, all right, grab seats.